Hello, 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 ASMR Nation. I've got some cinnamon, probably my favorite. The older I get, the more I like cinnamon gum. So, cinnamon trident. And I've got Midwest Living. What a wonderful world. This is the spring 2023 edition. It says it's the eco issue. So let's choose some Trident and let's flip through this magazine. But first, gotta do the housekeeping. If you're new here, welcome to my nonsense. If you're old here, welcome back, OGs. If you're new here, please consider hitting subscribe. If you're old here, double check, make sure you are subscribed. Hit the like if you like. Leave a comment. It could be anything related to the video. It could just be a hello. Hit the notification bell. And as always, I will link my tip jars in the description box. So if you can help the channel out monetarily, anything is appreciated. Never expected. Okay. What a wonderful world. 80 plus places and ways to explore, protect, and celebrate our great outdoors. Tulips. I can't wait. I already got my first tulip viewing because we have a what do they call them? I can't think of the word right now. You know, the indoor plants. A little botanical center. And they already have their spring flower display up. So, I do love me some tulips. Okay, this is Charleston, South Carolina. What do you think about? That just scared the heck out of me. Ice fell out of the fridge. What do you think about these pink doors? I kind of like them, not for myself, but I would like to visit a place with this color palette. Charleston is warm and the weather is nice too. There are so many ways to explore the outdoors and savor the warmth of low country sun. Some call it hospitality. We call it endless welcome. I cannot hear low country right now without thinking about the Murtaughs. Murtaughs. Welcome, Road Warriors, North Dakota. Pack your bags. It's a great time to hit the open roads. North Dakota is full of unforgettable, affordable adventure. From the Can't Miss Theodore Roosevelt National Park to the larger-than-life roadside attractions and fun urban escapes. Come see why we love it here. Explore the lower Mississippi River. Delight your senses on this amazing journey along the lower Mississippi River. From the French Quarter to Beale Street, be treated to the finest local flavors, including barbecue, bourbon, and blues. I almost said burlesque. Enjoy the simple pleasures and unique treasures found in the small towns along the way as you cruise in pure comfort aboard your fleet of new American riverboats. So, This is I've never heard of this, and I'm a Mississippi, I'm close to Mississippi. Not anywhere where this is, but like I've never heard of a Mississippi cruise. Like longer than a few hours, you know? There's like there used to be gambling on the Mississippi River. And there's like dinner cruises and stuff, but I've never heard of a 8-day, 7-night aboard the ship. An exploration of 6 ports of call with guided excursion options at each. All onboard meals, breakfast, room service, and our signature evening cocktail hour. Full enrichment package with guest speakers and nightly entertainment. All tips and gratuities. So this has like Memphis, Tunica, Helena, Greenville, Vicksburg, Natchez. Is that how you say it? I read a book where that was set in Natchez. I've been to Greenville, St. Francisville, Baton Rouge, Home, South, Oak Alley, and New Orleans. I've been to New Orleans. So, I'd love to do this because I've never had a cruise experience, and I feel like that would be my entry level. I'm also a really motion sick nerd, and I feel like Mississippi River would be a smoother ride. So I'll keep that in mind. The easier, cheaper way to RV camp. So if you're tired of sleeping in a tent but can't fathom shelling out thousands for a trailer or motorhome, fear not, your camping days are far from over. The growing RV rental market offers many options for exploring the Midwest and beyond. One writer puts the experience to the test, and here, okay, so it's renting RVs. Home and garden. Rainy day perennials. If annuals don't whet your appetite, swap in these perennials that thrive in part sun, along ponds and in wetlands or rain gardens. Cool. This is what they did with this house. You can see before and then after. That is a pretty, like, dark blue gray. And these are their little swatches. Their inspiration swatches. Back for more salvage materials. Turning Detroit's abandoned goods into modern furniture. Turning Detroit's. That reminds me. I just saw a movie. I rented it. No, I streamed it. And it was based in like a city near Detroit. It was largely abandoned. A scary movie. The Barbarian. I think that's what it was called. Love it or lose it. Time is running out to protect our forests. Act now. Terrifying thought. And I know we individually can do a lot, but I really think they should be making the never mind, we won't get into it. Ain't nobody got time for that right now. Clay tripper, little pup. A Minnesota artist sculpts the great outdoors in intimate, impressionistic jewelry landscapes. So that's a little jewelry. It's pretty cool. Somewhere else, friends are on vacation posing next to a waterfall that's powered by a hose. Oh, okay. Travel, ride the rails. Our candy apple red rail bike flies through the farmland for. Oh, this is cool. Flies through the farmland and forest, effortlessly gliding along the track. A motion that feels in contrast to the loud clickety-clack it's producing. We're pedaling furiously through with little effort thanks to a boost from the motor. When we reach the point we've been waiting for, a 156-foot high Bass Point Creek high bridge. As we cross, we slow down and look to the left, the sinking sun casting a tangerine glow over the valley and the river below. That is pretty cool. I would do that. Like, that's within my realm of thrill seeking. I would be even nervous doing that, but it's at the top of my thrill seeking culinary capital. Korean egg sandwiches, Australian baked goods, Southeast Asian, Bing Bing wraps. Here's all in the know guide to eating your way through Des Moines' hottest food neighborhoods. Des Moines' hottest food neighborhoods. I have been to Des Moines, but it's been probably, oh God, I'm gonna guess 12 years. Midwest Living Best of the Midwest Awards 2023. Blue Ribbon. Let's hear it for the champs. Our annual Best of the Midwest Awards honor the top destinations for wellness, travel, culture, and food and drink, with special shout-outs this year. Eco-friendly winners. So the place to paddle, they put Niobrara River, Valentine, Nebraska. Spa Experience, the Elms Hotel and Spa in Excelsior Springs, Missouri. Adventure Course, the Forge Lamont Quarries, Lamont, Illinois. I think I've been there. Have I? Maybe. Bike Trail, High Trestle Train, Madrid, Iowa. I need to see how far that is from me. Lamont, I could do a day trip. If I haven't been there, I need to look up some more pictures and see if I've already been there now. And then hike Marshall, Indiana. Trail 3 at Turkey Run State Park, Marshall, Indiana. I don't know why I'm looking into a bike trail. I don't even own a bike. Culture. Cleveland Museum of Art, Cleveland. Public Art Collection, Lamiere Sculpture Park, Sunset Hills, Missouri. American Players Theater, Spring Green, Wisconsin. Prairie Moon Nursery, Winona, Minnesota. I need to get to St. Louis soon too, because they have a really cool aquarium there. And my toddler's obsessed with like aquarium stuff, and I feel so bad because we've only taken him to one, and like it's hard because I usually work on my fiance's day off, so we don't usually have days off together, and if we do, it's so hard to make ourselves like go do something because we're both just freaking tired, and we have to catch up on stuff around now. It's just okay. Travel, large cities, the Twin Cities, Minnesota. I believe that's where the Mall of America is. Yep. Olay. light rail takes you to the Mall of America. I've been there a few times. The Fields, South Haven, Michigan for glamping. And this is what glamping is. It's like glamorous camping. I would do that. Spring destination, Kansas City, Missouri, City Park, Smale Park, Cincinnati, Ohio. Wildlife experience, Horicon Marsh Migration, Horicon, Wisconsin. Road trip destination, North Shore, Minnesota. Travel, Badlands National Park. I've been there. We went there when I was a kid a lot. New hotel, Southwind Motel, Columbus, Ohio. Oh, I see the bean on here. The bean. Icon, Cloudgate, aka the Bean. Did you even go to Chicago if you didn't take a selfie on the mirrored curves of the Bean? State Park, Secret Tawas Point State Park, East Tawas, Michigan. Boutique Hotel, Jasper Hotel, Fargo, North Dakota. Why does that sound familiar? This boutique lodging takes the spirit of a pioneer town, amps up the aesthetic, and infuses it with a little Nordic flair. Especially at its restaurant, Rosewild, named after Fargo's third mayor. The hotel took the space of a drab parking lot to bring fresh energy onto Fargo's lively downtown. Okay. Food and drink. Horizon Line Des Moines. Pair the non-alcoholic buzz of coffee with the fine finesse of cocktail making, and you get Horizon Line coffee. Baristas at this stylishly minimalist downtown Des Moines spot use top quality, ethically sourced beans and teas and drinks like Americanos and cappuccinos, plus seasonal sips like salted tahini lattes, fizzy espresso fig tonic, and honeydew matcha. And as an eco bonus, to-go drinks can come lidded in glass jars that you can reuse or return. Oh my gosh, I want to do that. Ice cream parlor, Coneflower Creamery in Omaha. It's another place I need to get back to. Omaha. They have a really good zoo in Omaha, and I want to take the toddler there too. I feel bad because as broke as I was when I had my 3 kids by myself, somehow I was able to do more stuff. And now, my 16-year-old doesn't want to come anywhere. So it's just pretty much my toddler. And it's harder to make things happen. He's also a lot harder to take places than any of them were. So that has a lot to do with it. Like, kid, you're making your own bed. Okay. Culinary City, they have Milwaukee. Yes! If you've never been to Milwaukee, go to Milwaukee. And if you do, if you're into beer, they have a lot of stuff like beer. I guess that's kind of becoming everywhere now, is like the beer, what do they call them? Like where they actually make the beer there. But there's I was just telling one of my coworkers about it. There's like a speakeasy, and it's not even listed. Like, I think now you can find it somehow online, but it's not listed as like a business. So there's a speakeasy. You have to have like a password to get in. It's in an alley. Crazy. There's good restaurants. There's really good food in Milwaukee. I'll just read this. Milwaukee's dining scene has long existed in the looming shadow of nearby Chicago, but now it's stepping out. The city has a record 9 James Beard Awards semifinalists of 2022. 3 went to the finals for Best Chef Midwest, and 1 won, Dane Baldwin from The Diplomat, with high-end tasting menu restaurants like ardent, historic Italian delis slinging Sammy's and trendy food truck parks serving Venezuelan arepas, sushi burritos. Milwaukee has earned its seat at the table. Okay, Chef Sean Sherman of Minneapolis, new restaurant Baba's Pantry in Kansas City, Missouri. Brunch Milk Tooth, Indianapolis, Milk Tooth. Paint the Town. Tattoo artist Jennifer Bolander moved the needle on the revitalization of Topeka's creative hub. Galena's fun. It's cute. It's a cute town. Oh, there's a whole little. So that's Galena right there. I've been there more times than I can count. It's just like a little fun little girls trip, or it's just like 2 blocks of shops and bars, wine, or whatever. And then outside of that, like, there is like little trolleys and different stuff you can do, but like the one strip is mostly where most of the hustle and bustle of the tourism would be. There's 18 vintage and antique shops, there's 10 golf courses, 50 one-of-a-kind restaurants, and 7 places to grab coffee on the historic Main Street. It's a really pretty town. Really pretty. Oh, they do the balloon, hot air balloon stuff there too, I forgot. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna need my toddler to start getting it together, becoming a little bit of a travel buddy. For our rest, relax, retail, and recharge. Rest, relax, retail, and recharge. Look at the little goat. Oh, there's Galena Juicery and Meal Prep. That's pretty cool. Distilleries, is that the right word? More Galena. Mark your calendar. Galena's Historical Society's Cemetery Walk is in September. A historical cemetery walk. Eat, drink, and be merry. Timmerman's Supper Club. Timmerman's Supper Club in East Dubuque. Yeah, that place is delicious. I have been there, and when I say supper club, like, it's old fashioned. It is like, you will feel like you're in 1975 in there. Rich finds your best products, services, and offers from your favorite Midwest living advertisers. Okay, then. Oh, here is another picture of Galena. Beaches and beyond, Alabama is one of the country's most biodiverse states. Here's how you can experience its natural bounty in Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about Alabama. I mean, this looks cool. I've never thought about, like, a vacation in Alabama. I don't see much. Like, this is probably the first thing I've ever seen about vacationing in Alabama. Kayaking, hiking and biking, fishing, charter boats aplenty on the Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. Choose your adventure inland. offshore or deep sea and catch a taste of the coast. Birding. Spring getaway. Spring is in the air and travel is on the mind. Bunch of little ads. A lot of ads. Is that all that's left? Wild Spaces. It's been 53 years since Wisconsin Senator Gaylord Nelson founded Earth Day. The call remains as clarion as ever. The landscapes around us and the plants and animals that inhabit them merit celebration, restoration, and protection. We've sprinkled this issue with nods to sustainability and outdoor fun, including the following trio of travel stories, because one of the best ways we can honor nature is to get out in it regularly, reverently, and joyfully. That is a really pretty scenery, and it reminds me of a song called Purple Sun. Similar in nature, take the DNA of a national park, package it up smaller and spunkier, and you've got its state park sibling. Picture our Midwest national parks, the alien formations of the Badlands, the rippling waters of Voyagers, the sandy slopes of Indiana Dunes. Now imagine each one has a counterpart. Badlands National Park. If you like Badlands National Park, then check out Little Jerusalem Badlands State Park. And where is that? Doesn't even say. Between Scott City and Oakley. If you like Wind Cave National Park, visit Makokata Cave State Park. Yes, that's a pretty cool place. We went a few years ago before we had the baby, and there was like some kind of weird bat virus thing, so you had to be careful. It's kind of scary, right? And then like a month after that, somebody got shot out there. Like, it was a weird, I don't know. It's a national park. Like, how, I don't know. We're not like a state park. If you like Voyagers National Park, check out Table Rock State Park. If you like Theodore Roosevelt State Park, then check out Fort Robinson State Park. If you like Theodore Roosevelt National Park, then check out Fort Robinson State Park. If you like Isle Royale National Park, then check out Rock Island State Park. Okay. It's weird, like, reading these because when you've lived in the Midwest, you're like, wait, I've been there. You don't think it's as special, you know, until you're like, oh, I need to go back and, like, see it and think of it as special instead of just a place around the corner, you know. If you like Indiana Dunes National Park, then check out Warren Dunes State Park. If you like Cuyahoga Valley National Park, then check out Interstate State Park. And if you like Gateway Arch National Park, then check out White River State Park. That's in St. Louis. Superfly. I don't know much about fly fishing other than it's really hard, and that one of my favorite movies is A River Runs Through It with Brad Pitt. But they make it look easy, right? I'm not interested in fishing. One side of my family was big fishermen. I spent a lot of time on a boat when I was little. We have challenged for you, try one of these cool outdoor experiences this year. Brave the rapids, camp in a floating tent. Yes, you read that right. At Float Troy in Troy, Ohio, you can sleep in the middle of Grand Miami River. You'll kayak to and from your anchored tent, which sleeps for. Floating fire pits add to the ambience while gentle waves rock you to sleep. What? I'm gonna say that's cool. Tried mushrooms, not that kind of mushrooms, wild edible shrooms. I try both. Sleep in a tree house, Airbnb tree houses. Mountain biked on a cliff, no thank you. Paddle by moonlight. I would be paddling by moonlight, and that would be really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, camper van, drive a camper van. I would love to get a camper van. You know, let's make my channel like blow up. And then I can do ASMR from my travel van. The wild best, South Dakota's pioneer spirit drew this family of 7 to the Black Hills, where they rehabbed a modern cabin to corral their full life. Well, they must be homeschoolers. Every house we've had talks to me about its style. This house is rustic. It would be a disservice to try and fight that. And they've got their little pup right there. So this is the outdoor area, which is pretty lush. It's a bit wild, but that's the style I like. I'd rather it be full and lush than too slim. This looks delicious. Smoked whitefish salad. More food. What is that? Chicken with apricots? I've never heard of that before. I mean, I'll try anything pretty much. Black and white cookies. Asparagus, morel, and walleye soup. Oh, I would definitely try that. This is cauliflower, bell pepper, onion. Oh, they're all different ones. So, kale, garlic, sweet potato, onions, and chickpeas. I can't wait to get into salad season even more. Panning for gold. With encouragement from the owner of Kansas City, Missouri, Creperie, you'll master these delicate pancakes in no time. So that's what crepes are, delicate pancakes. Dust with flowers like storybook fairies, these fanciful little cakes practically pirouette into spring, fluffy and fruity, lightly iced and blooming on top. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Want cake. That's it, guys. Little foxes. Those are so cute. So cute. Another reason outdoor lovers look up to us. Okay, that's it. There's a long one. If you are still there, I hope you have a good rest of your day, rest of your evening, or a good night's sleep.